Welcome to another breakdown. Our last matchup was against a decent option user who is using Notre Dame. We're currently undefeated in the season. Let's go ahead and get into our next game breakdown. Going up against a Georgia user. I get ball first to kick things off. Right off the bat, I see a cover 3 defense. I'm going to bait him and set him up for a one play touchdown. So I get a good field position by hitting an out route. And then this is where I hit him with the one play. If given time, you will see the results. So I got a little bit of time and barely got this ball off before getting sacked right here. And of course, as you guys can see, I'm throwing it to my speed receiver. It's all timing. And like I said, when you got time, this can be one play. Just because how the free safety plays this, realistically, he can't turn on a dime and get to a full sprint to catch up to my receiver. And if I throw it accurately, which you guys see right here, it's one play touchdown every single time. Now, my opponent's offense comes out in a double tights look, stretch run to kick things off. And pretty much he tries to establish the run as he ends up just flipping the play to the left and then comes out in a single back bunch set, continues to run the ball. So I'm fine with it. They want to establish the run, I'll let them get the yards that they want to establish by running the ball. This is pretty much showing me their scheme and what they're comfortable with. I bring down the safeties so I can hit the gaps in the offensive line for especially when it's like an inside zone run or a stretch run play. Now, right here he ends up switching up, going to a pass doubles formation, which is a backside drag and a in route by the tight end. Now, for some reason, this game, my safety that's supposed to play middle zone, I don't know what he was doing. As you guys see right here, it comes off the tight end and comes to play like the running back and then to the drag. Usually he plays this tight end, so I don't know what happened. He just leaves him open. He's able to get yards out of it. And then right back to the run game. So it's like once my opponent gets a first down, he tried to establish the run. Now, he ends up having the same thing out of a doubles formation where my safety does not play the correct zone, but right here he ends up throwing it short. I'm okay with it. It gets down to the red zone. For those that don't know, my red zone defense is pretty tough. I know how to stop the QB sneak, which all you gotta do is basically come out in just the goal line, all out blitz, bring in the left linebacker, put him in the gap, and that's how you stop it with ease. You can also run commit to make it even more easier to stop anything else. So I end up doing it twice as he continues to try to run the ball in. And right here, this is an easy sack. And I don't know what happened, but the game made my guy stop. So we take a closer look at it. And you guys see that I shoot the gap. Usually I'm sacking the quarterback right here every single time. But you guys see me like stop. I have no clue why the game made me stop right there. And because of that, I get sucked into the block by number 56, and he's able to just bounce outside for an easy touchdown run. So, very unfortunate as he ends up tying the game. Then right here, every time I see a gap defense, I'm running the ball. That's just easy yards given. But he's still in the cover 3. He switches to the defense that he played earlier and went to cover 3. And what did I do? Hit the basic out route. So end up baiting him once again, trying to get that same look for an easy one touchdown play that I done earlier, but he switches to man. How can I tell it's man? Well, just look at the alignment. Everybody's lined up with their man assigned player. So I know it's cover 1. I got 4 options for easy opportunity passes. I can do a quick pass by the Texas route with the running back, or the hitch route, which I can end up making a 10-yard route to circle, or can let my speedsters at R1 and square just outrun their DBs and have a one play touchdown every single time. So R1 gets open, he has a little bit separation. I've been throwing this all year long and it's just routine for me. So I end up scoring. So next possession from my opponent, he goes back to that double set, drag route by the slot receiver on the left, deep in route by the tight end. And once again, my safety, for some reason, wants to play the drag route when he's supposed to play the tight end. Usually in this case, I would adjust my left slot to do a hook zone so he can play that, but I didn't here, and that's my bad mistake. I was hoping that my safety was going to eventually play it, but he didn't. Then he goes to 5 wide, and look how my safety plays the middle zone, plays the slot, and this should have been an easy interception, but apparently the game doesn't want to reward me, so I drop it. And then back to the short route. So like once he picks up the first down, he will end up running the ball. When he needs a first down, he will throw a short route. So my middle zone was playing the drag route very well. All he had to do was step up and make a pick, but apparently he backs off, gives up easy yardage. 3rd and 1, comes back to that single bunch. Try to get to my safety quickly so I can shoot the gap, as you guys see here, to stop it, but I was too late. He was able to pick up the first down. Once he picks up the first down, back to what else? The stretch run play out, double tights. What he's comfortable with for his scheme. And that's basically all he done throughout the entirety of the first half. So, as the first half finishes, which he just ran out the time, he didn't even try to score. But anyways, he kicks off the second half, and pretty much he's doing the exact same thing, just running the ball and throwing short routes when needed for a first down. And that was pretty much it for this entirety of the second half. Now, even though I couldn't really stop it, it was just frustrating that, certain zones for some reason this game was not playing properly and he was catching everything on the hit. So 4th and 3, for instance, he done a level concept. Boom. This should have been a knockout, but of course, because the game's ability driven, he threw it to his hands receiver, and that's why he's able to make this catch. So the drive continues on, and pretty much I did not see the ball at all. As the third quarter is winding down, there's another short pass on the hit catch, hangs on to it. 3rd and 5. Right here, I get a freaking flag. I hate these type of penalties for interference because you can just tap the receiver like I did there and they call a flag, but then you can yak a receiver and there's no flag that gets thrown. Anyways, continuing on. 2-minute warning is about to hit in the fourth quarter. Yes, people, he had the ball this long. I can't wait to show you guys the stats at the end. Anyways, he's working his way downfield right here. We end up causing a fumble, but he already hit the ground, so he challenged the call. He gets the ball right back. Another very unfortunate play. 2nd goal. Now right here, I was anticipating a run, but I was also manning up my free safety, which is supposed to play middle of the field. He ended up getting man assigned to the running back. So I didn't want him to throw a quick Texas route. So that's why I ended up making that adjustment. I was trying to play anything short on the right side. And because of that, tight end got wide open in the middle, back of the end zone, and he ends up scoring. So he ended up being greedy. He thought he can do it again. He does the same exact play, going for it on 2-point conversion. This time I'm going to have, somebody playing that middle back of the end zone, kind of like lurk it. As you guys see right here, I have that safety kind of like in the zone. He plays it well and he plays the running back well, so he kind of lurked both. But because he was trying to hit this out route late, if he hit it earlier, he probably would have scored because I played off of it. I was trying to lurk the tight end as well, or the deep end route in the back of the end zone. But he throws this out route real late, almost picked it off, but bat the ball down. I got real lucky there, and I end up, stopping them from getting a 2-point conversion. Comes down to the onside kick. I end up barely getting it. And then all I got to do is do the victory formation. I hate when this happens. When the game's clearly over, it doesn't register to tick down, and they give him the timeouts. So I have to go through this BS, make him waste his 2 timeouts that he had, and then clock the game to win the game. I hate when that happens. But nothing less, I do get to win. But check out these stats, man. Like, it was pretty ridiculous that I didn't even rarely see the ball. Look at this. I only had 3 first downs. He had 15. He had an offense that had a total stat of 189 yards to my 147. I only threw the ball 4 times, which I completed 100% of. And it's kind of ridiculous that he threw 18 passes, only had 2 incomplete, so he was 16 for 18. And then the third downs, he had 7 attempts, which he completed 5, and I didn't complete one third down conversion, which, I didn't even have a fourth down conversion attempt. And then he had 2 for 2. He hit the red zone twice. And then the possession of time. This was the most ridiculous stat. He about had the damn ball for 11 minutes with 10:33 to my pretty much 1 minute and 30 seconds. This is freaking ridiculous. This should never happen, but that's how my defense is. So I was 4 for 4, 143 yards, 2 touchdowns. He was 16 for 18, 133, 1 touchdown. And then the rushing stats. I only rushed the ball for 3 attempts, 5 yards. And he had 2 players that ran the ball, 10 for 20 and 6 for 46. But guys, that is what you call great defense in a way. Anyways, let me know what you guys think about today's scheme and victory down below in the comments. Till next time, I'll see you guys later. I'm out. Peace.